am doing well.
Tell everybody about yourself. Hey, Melissa over here on the TikTok. Joy, how you doing?
Okay, I
Blue,
think that I
welcome
am
in.
live. Hey, ELOC Nation. So I am the everyday life of an OCD-ish chick, and I am currently doing a daily summer gardening vlog. So come over and check out my summer garden.
I'll ring that bell. You can ring my bell.
Bell, ring my bell, my bell.
Y'all heard the bell?
Yeah, Nick. Welcome.
Yes, welcome everybody. Hey, Bougie Prepper, big sis.
What's up, Bougie cousin?
Nah, I ain't seen that movie.
Oh, wow, Stacey. Well, you can hang out with us. You can
I'm gonna hang out for a second. I'm gonna go grab
some for a little bit.
I'm having cheeseburgers again, leftovers from last night. What y'all cook, Stacey and Nikki?
I had a hamburger. Tonight.
I think Shelby warmed up the spaghetti. I think I smell spaghetti sauce.
Hey, Red, how you doing? Welcome in. Me and Mackenzie had cheese pizza.
So yeah, I'm eating me some spaghetti sauce. Now, if she ain't made no noodles, I'm gonna take that sauce and make me a sloppy Joe.
Ain't nothing wrong
all right now.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I do love a sloppy Joe.
Yeah.
He said, I did not watch the movie, but I'm here laughing out loud. We're going to try not to turn this into Tuesday shenanigans. Hey, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
What's going on, Miss Laura? What's happening?
This is Bliss. How you doing? Welcome in. What's up, Jax? Come out and hang out with Stacey.
Now, J3. Nah, you got all these peanut butter and jelly honeys and neck bone honey, oxtail honey.
Did you say neck bone honey?
Yeah, you ain't told the honey slanger. You ain't tell him you got all these different kind of honeys now.
Oh, yeah, he had it, baby. He tried to get you right for the summer. He tried to get everybody right for the summer, so by the time February comes, everybody pregnant.
Look. Look, I made sure I got mine. It is so good. It is tasty.
Look, I got mine, Stacey.
Tampa.
Huh?
If that happened over here, I'm gonna be better than the girl that believe in miracles.
Guy, he said he coming out with the Dolores, which is strawberry honey. Ooh. He got peanut butter honey, but
I got the peanut butter.
Blueberry honey.
I got the blueberry, the peanut butter, and the
blueberry. That sounds
banana.
Mm-hmm.
And he got them fresh blueberries too at the house.
Yeah, he do.
Yes.
Hey, my Renaissance grandma.
Hey, my Renaissance.
What Boo just say? Not neck bone honey.
Exactly.
That got all kind of honey going on over there. Ain't told me nothing. I just heard
about it. I'm waiting on the mango honey.
Hey, the pajama and Tuesday. How you doing? Welcome in TikTok.
Okay.
Facebook and YouTube.
I need some of that Mandingo honey.
Well.
Yeah, mango honey sound good now.
It does.
Yeah, mango honey sound good. I bet that will be bomb. Bomb.com.
But that blueberry, and you talking about some strawberry honey.
Yeah, he said he named it Dolores. So it's going to be strawberry.
Well.
My goodness.
All right now.
Thing Dolores.
Let me slather your biscuits with this Dolores.
Ooh.
It does sound good now, but pause.
Let me slather your biscuits with some of this Dolores.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so he making strawberry honey next. So that'll be the fourth one.
Sounds good.
He can make some pineapple honey.
Pineapple honey.
Mango honey, pineapple honey. Yeah, that might taste good now.
Man,
that sounds good. Pineapple.
Yeah, this man's showing that now.
I don't want that honey.
You don't want that Dolores.
Boozy said she don't want that Dolores.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so anybody else watch the movie that want to come up on the panel, I dropped the link. Can't use fresh blueberry, have to be dehydrated.
Okay. I got a dehydrator.
Oh, snap. Hey, Happy Mac, welcome in.
Happy Mac.
So before we get this party started, Let me shout out to the birthday people for the month of June.
Oh, you about to play my jam?
I know. If your birthday is in the month of June, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, this goes out to you.
It's your day, king. It's your day, queen. Light that candle, let your soul gleam. Hands up high, make the world know your name. We celebrating you, no shame in the flame.
Yeah, you made it. Another lap round the sun. Storms came hard, but you never did run. Held your ground with that fire in your chest. Now we toast to your life, cause you not like the rest. You the backbone, the truth, the fight. You shine like a porch light in the middle of night. From the creek to the stars, we lift you today. Put your crown on right, let the music play. Happy birthday! Stand tall, don't fold. You a story still writing in letters of gold. From the dirt to the sky, you rise each way. So we sing it loud. Happy birthday. Celebrate, elevate, live it your way. Tampa Creek, love every step of the way. You're the spark, the wave, the heat, the flame. Own it now, go on, rep your name.
One shot, one cake, one flame lit. One king, one queen, too real to quit. Another year wiser, stronger, bold. You're a legend, baby, pure solid gold.
It's your day, king. It's your day, queen. Let it shine bright, live that dream. From Tampa Creek with that soul and sway. Happy birthday, go on and slay.
Happy birthday to all you June babies.
Listen,
Hey, Jake.
I'm gonna drop down. So and then I'll come. So Nikki can go up top. I feel fun up top.
Well, hold it. That's the reason.
Jags, I gotta see his eyeballs. What the rest of your face and mouth at?
I know. What's up? What's up with
I don't
that?
need to be up top. I need to be at the bottom. Man.
Oh, so you don't want to hang up at the top with me, huh, Stacey?
No, I'm gonna put Nikki up there. That's
The only reason I came to keep hands company. That's all.
okay. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just gonna drop down so Nikki can pop up top.
Is that how they gonna work?
And
Yeah, let's see. Because he might go up top. J3 might be up top.
Well, we finna see. We finna see.
He said, I don't want to be big.
Here we
I
go.
don't want to be up top. You want to
Hey,
be bottom meek.
What's up, Jags? Introduce yourself.
hello, y'all. J3GS Farm here. Oh, let me phrase it. Hello, y'all. The honey slinger here. The man with all them different honeys. That's me, y'all.
It worked out.
See,
Yeah, you tell them about that Dolores you about to get.
all I see is forehead. Sit up, Jack.
That's what I see. Number 4, he got the camera down.
Well, actually, that's why you can only see part of me.
What you eat?
I'm feeding my face too.
Oh, okay, okay. I understand.
Good.
So we got a few people that watched the movie. Jags, did you watch a movie?
Which movie?
The Girl That Believes in Miracles.
She married me. Hey.
Oh,
Hmm.
all right. Well,
That's player right there. That's player.
player from the Himalaya.
Himalayas.
Hey, Adam, I dropped the link if you want to come up.
Hey, Autumn.
Jags,
see.
did you
Welcome in.
introduce your channel?
Say again?
Did you introduce your channel?
Yeah, the honey slinger. No,
Everybody
J3GS.
knows
I said Jerome's in the house.
Hello, y'all. I'm J3GS Farm, also known as JDB Haven.
I said Jerome's in the house.
First, you got to get up and do it. Well, you
Hey,
say,
I'm in the Himalayas.
you supposed to say, watch your mouth. Yeah,
Y'all, look, I think we all tired.
I'm tired.
I know I'm about to fight myself going back to
Every
sleep.
time I look around this boy, I get even more tired.
Mm.
Okay, so let's get this party started. We ain't gonna
All
let
right.
y'all
You tired for
we
hanging out at
already
the
know.
DA all day.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Valley Sons, welcome in. Jason K, how you doing? Welcome in over here on the Tickety Top.
All right.
What is the name of the little girl who believes in miracles?
Sarah. Isn't that her name? Sarah? Young Sarah?
Name is Sarah Hopkins.
Hey, look, Stacey come right on in saying this.
He sure did. Come on, Sarah Hopkins.
Come on, man. Y'all gonna stop playing with me now.
Came right on in saying Sarah Hopkins. Y'all know
Yeah.
Honey Slanger is banned from eating on live.
Yeah, he's been. Yeah, that's why he's eating like that.
Her name is Mrs. Honey Slanger.
Wow. So Sarah Hopkins. You know Tampa be asking for critics and all that, but I ain't gonna do that to y'all today.
Yeah, she want to know all that deep stuff.
Before we get into the movie, I need you guys to rate it.
I give it an
Okay.
8.
Look at him. I give it a 9.
I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay. Anybody else in the chat that watched it, can y'all tell me what y'all rate the movie? Nikki, so why did you rate? Nah, let's go to Hands in the Dirt. Why you give it an 8?
I mean, she had such faith and she prayed over those people in a way that, that healed them. And that's always a good thing. And she healed herself in the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sound like you watched the movie.
This me now.
Stacey is.
We are cleaning out the living room, getting ready for new furniture tomorrow. I've been waiting 6 months for it. Okay,
Oh, nice.
Laura said a 7.
Give it a 7 too.
Oh, Batman over here on YouTube. Hey, Batman. TikTok. For sure, Bougie, we need to keep this live clean. Tonight, we're going to keep it clean. We're going to keep it clean. So Janet said an 8. Crafton said a 7. And my cousin said a 6.8. Lynette said 7.5. So, guys, put down in the chat why y'all rated the way you rated. So, Nikki, why did you give it the rate that you gave it?
I felt like although it was a movie about miracles, I felt like it was way too many miracles all at one time for me. It was like, I don't know, it was kind of cheesy in a way, but yet, it was like one after another. It's like, this isn't real life. Like, so I just felt like, okay, the movie's about miracles, so they're going to make sure it's miracle, 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 back to back like that. So I gave it a 7.
It was the cinematography for me.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't like the way that they shot the movie. I didn't care for the cinematography like that.
Okay.
Plus, like Nikki said, everybody in the whole town got healed. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody did not.
It felt like it. Yeah. Every time you turned around.
She healed more people than Jesus.
All right.
That's what's like healing the people.
I know, but it was like if you touch, you know what I'm saying, her cloth, you know what I'm saying, you shall be healed. Like, good Lord.
It was not very exciting.
In the end, like with her being healed and her friend being able to walk, the whole 9, I thought that was a beautiful thing.
That was cool. Yeah.
Well, it was a B movie. Who is this?
Hey, Pretermit, how you doing? Good to see you.
She just came and told me I better not tell all her secrets about the movie, so I'm gonna be quiet.
7.5. It was too much at one time. Bougie laughing.
I wondered. At first, I wasn't gonna say it because I guess I felt like, man, where's your faith, girl? But to me, it was just a bit much.
I honestly think it was a lesson for the whole community because a lot of them lost faith. Like the doctor, he didn't believe in God anymore.
Right. Yeah.
The pastor was preaching, but was he believing what he was preaching?
Probably
Mhm.
not.
because
Probably
the
a little
little girl
doubtful.
asked him in a portion. She even asked him, "You preach every Sunday. You don't believe?"
Yeah.
And
Called him out.
he shut up. He couldn't say nothing
Called
behind.
him out.
But yeah,
So it was basically trying to get the whole community back on track.
Back on
Everybody has lost their way. You
Right.
know, some of them. It took God going through a kid for the adults to actually see the truth. Because
Yeah.
even if this child was she was telling the truth, but they thought she was lying and thought her imagination was just running wild with her.
Right.
I mean, they did the same thing with Jesus.
Yeah.
Through the mouth of babes.
Out of the mouths of babes. That's tell it, J3. Yeah.
I mean, they was right there with him, saw the miracles and all that, and still a bunch of them didn't have any faith.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to have childlike faith to move those mountains. And that's all it takes is childlike faith. But
Or
as adults,
faith
it's
of-
hard for us to even fathom
Or-
that.
faith of a mustard.
Not just Z generation children, not just our generation.
Our
Every-
generation, yeah. Older
Every
people,
generation.
yeah.
Hi, Tag.
Absolutely.
Who plays the role of Sarah's grandfather, Sam Donovan?
The actor,
Mm-hmm.
his name, you know, I don't.
His name is Peter
I
Coyote.
know faces. I don't. I know
His name is
faces.
Peter
His
Coyote.
name is not.
I
Now
do
go
not
back
keep
to
up with the
your
name.
Google and research his name.
I'm
You
terrible.
said the
with
person that
names.
plays Sam Donovan?
Yes.
His name is Peter Coyote.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I'm looking at the answer right here. Put that pinky down, Stacey.
and sips and sips.
Look, put that pinky down. The pastor believer was getting a paycheck. He needed to be real back in, right? Right.
Mm. All right, Lynette.
So nobody knows the name, Stacey. You been looking it up, Nikki. Go on Google it. You know you got Google on.
I ain't gonna Google nothing. I'm sitting here and sit.
Mm-mm. I have no idea.
You said Sam Donovan.
The grandfather name was Sam Donovan.
And the
But
man
the
that played the name is
actor
Peter
name is
Coyote.
something else, and it starts with a K.
I don't know what you talking about. You talking about Kevin Sorbo?
Yes.
That was not her grandfather.
Who was it?
He was a doctor.
Get her, Tracy. I mean, Stacy. Get her,
Well,
Stacy.
on here it said who plays the role of Sarah's grandfather, Sam Donovan, and it says Kevin Sorbo.
Okay.
Mm.
Now you gonna have to tell this AI they was lying.
Yeah, lying.
Not AI.
Miss
Hey,
Ray,
I lied.
welcome in. How you doing?
Nigga, you know I got it from
Look.
Chat GPT.
Look,
Oh,
AI
don't listen to Chat
is
GPT.
fake,
You need to
fake
Google
news,
that.
right?
You need to
Right.
Google that.
Hey, Miss Ray Paul, welcome back.
Welcome, Miss Ray.
Somebody look up who was the grandfather. Because that AI line.
Yeah, I can't search it because I'm on my iPhone. and
Kevin Sorbo was the doctor.
So they must have got it mixed up.
This thing,
Then.
AI is confused. You see AI? You can't depend on AI
I
all the
don't know why
time.
y'all playing with me now.
Miss Ray Paul said AI lies.
Hey,
AI lies.
Okay, so
Lynette say that Kevin
Look,
Sorbo
I
was
want
the
y'all
doctor
to-
too.
I want y'all to make sure y'all
J3.
think I'm telling the story.
I already done told him what it is, J3.
You see where it say right there, Nikki?
I
Okay,
can't
AI.
see.
You see it?
It's
At
a
the
little
bottom.
blurry,
blue.
but it's blurry. It's
Okay.
blurry.
See, AI don't even want you to see his lie.
Hey, Chris. What it
Say,
do?
all right
What it
now.
do?
Hi, Kenneth.
I ain't
AI
playing
just
with
tell us
that.
feel.
Right. They do, Miss Ray Paul. Okay, what causes Sarah to start believing in miracles?
What caused-
Let me back. How old was this girl, right quick?
I don't know. She was a little kid.
Okay.
Yeah, how would you say she was?
J3 can't be doing. I mean,
She's
the
about
100
12.
The honey slinger can't be acting.
I don't think she was even 12, Stacey. I think she was probably maybe 9 or 10.
Yeah, something like that. I don't think she was older.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lie. What's up, Chris? She said when she sees Jesus on the water. That's not the part. It was that was part of it, but it was something that causes her in the beginning. About 10. Nikki, do you remember?
It was something that the preacher said that moved her.
Yes.
Something about having was it about faith?
Right.
I'm trying to remember exactly what it was.
A sermon that challenged her to have faith like a mustard seed.
I already said mustard seed faith.
You ain't even saying
Yeah, we kind of touched on it a little bit.
I said faith of a mustard seed.
Yeah, that's what causes her to start. When they were sitting in church and he was talking about the faith of a mustard seed and moving the mountains and all that stuff that they were talking about. And wasn't nobody paying attention to them in the church but the little girl.
Children will pay attention in church now. They may not act like it, but they pay attention to the good
But they
stuff.
hear, yeah.
She believed before the bird came back to life. Right, Tag. That was at the church. Hey, Jewel, how you doing? Janice said, Tag, you are right. Yeah, she believed way before that little bird came to life. Okay.
Yeah, because she started praying, right? Yeah. Right after that. Yeah, that message.
After the message,
Some of
she
that.
was at the baseball game with her brother.
I said, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And she wanted her brother to win the baseball game. So her granddaddy said, well, you on first terms with God. Pray to him.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And she did.
And she did. And they lost.
Yeah.
Ain't win everything.
No, you can't win everything. I believe the whole breaking out the hospital was way too unrealistic, but I still enjoyed the movie because I'm a big believer in faith. And after all, it's a movie, right?
Yeah.
I rather enjoyed that part because it was like her grandfather was trying to honor her last dying wish.
Yeah.
And he went to the extent of trying to, get her there.
Yeah, they broke her out all right.
They sure did, baby. They got a real good plan. We would have been. They would have went to jail.
Okay. Yeah, the jail.
Went straight to jail.
Right.
My Renaissance grandma. Hello, how you doing?
We talked about the bird. What was the first major miracle Sarah performs publicly? Which they got this one wrong.
Well, publicly, I would have said the first one was the bird.
Well, it was just on her brother and the girl.
They're not considered the public.
No, I guess not.
Okay, so after that, it was the dog.
It was the dog because it was the brother, the brother, the bully, his crew, the sister, and the little friend in the wheelchair. So what actually resonated with you? What touched your heart throughout the movie? Like, did anything stand out to you?
The bully, he definitely he transformed in that movie. Because again, he was just a knucklehead. And then when his dog died, oh boy, he just was so upset about his dog. And then his dog was healed, and he saw things differently then.
Mine was the doctor.
Okay.
That he lost sight of everything when his son died. And he just stopped believing in everybody. He doubted everything that came up, in his presence. Even the little girl with the bird, even the little girl with the dog, even her healing the blind girl, the girl with the cancer, the little girl in the wheelchair, everything that was put in front of him, he did not want to see the truth.
Because he was so angry with God. So yeah,
Wait, baby.
yeah,
But you always notice out of all the things that God does, all the miracles and all that, there still must be a sacrifice.
yeah.
So in the end, there still must be a sacrifice.
Hey,
That's
Nick.
right. Hey, Shantirement.
Because the wife was like, I'm not strong, and I don't believe you strong either.
But
Yeah.
how you gonna tell me I ain't strong either?
That woman know that man. She been working with that man a long time. She know that man. Hey, Shannon Retirement.
Shantirement. Hey there.
But you don't know how strong people are until they in that moment.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep living. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
There
a lot
were
of
so
times
many things that
acts
were
of
so
valor,
good.
when people do strange things, these people are most times the people you never suspect are run inside of a burning building to help somebody out of it. It be
Right.
the people that you never suspect. So
Yeah.
yeah. They
Yeah.
could be the coward, but they can be the hero.
Silent heroes. Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Terry, how you
Hey
doing?
there, Mr. Terry. How you doing?
I was on that boy. I was on that soapbox, man.
All right now.
And
Ah, you is kind, you is smart, and you is impotent.
So the part where the little girl, when she started drawing all of the images,
Yeah.
and her father asked her, where did this come from? And she said she drew it. Right then and there, he didn't believe her. The part where she drew the little girl on the horse,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then they went to that scene. What did you make out of the part where the little girl was eavesdropping? She heard the doctor tell her mom that she was not going to make it. Her counselor was going to take her out. She asked her uncle if he didn't want to talk about it, it was okay. It's like he didn't want to talk about it. So, do you think it was the right thing for him to do the way that he did it, as opposed to, it's my illness, right? Don't you think I should have the right to know that I'm about to leave this world?
Her as a child?
Yes. I mean,
Well,
it's not like she was Sarah's age. She was older.
That's kind of yes and no.
Yeah, was that his place?
But he was the pastor too. Her uncle was a preacher too.
Still, he may have not felt it was his place.
But then, why wouldn't the mama tell him?
Because she probably was hurt.
She didn't want to see that. She didn't want to see her go.
Yeah.
It was hard for her to accept it, let alone tell her about it. So, yeah.
All facts.
But remember the part when Sarah was laying in the bed with her mom, and she told her mom that she really did see God, and the bird did come back to life, and that God told her that she was getting ready to go home with him very soon.
Yeah.
How would you feel if your kid told you that?
I'd freak out. Like, what?
I would freak out. And especially if they said soon and very soon.
Yeah, it's like, no, you heard wrong. Like, I wouldn't want to believe that.
I'd like to know exactly where you get that message from, young lady.
Right. I do not approve that message.
Yeah, I know that's coming from him. No, that's coming from the great I am.
I'm trying to hit that 113. So, little girl, you're gonna have to do a little better than this right here.
But she literally told her mama she okay, she'll be in heaven with God. But the mama couldn't come to grips with that. Yeah. And she told the little girl, I know your imagination is wild, but in order for you to go to heaven, you have to die. The little girl knew that.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's
she's thinking it's her as a child, like you don't know what you're talking about.
That's a movie, but that's reality also.
That's true.
A lot of people know they're on their way out, but they can't accept it.
I seen a movie years ago, and it was a Jamaican man. He said, everybody want heaven, nobody want dead.
Isn't that something? Yeah.
That's
You
true.
gotta die to get there. Yeah.
That man said everybody.
Well, not really.
How else you gonna get there, J3?
One person didn't die.
Talking about Enoch.
I'm feeling great. I'm doing great. I'm not doing anything less, Chris. It's just amazing because I've always wondered, do a person actually know when they're gonna die?
I believe some people do.
Some
Not
do, some
knowing.
don't.
I don't, because they say no man know the hour.
Mhm.
But I think some people in their spirit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've already made that. I think my father was like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey,
Mom-
Gloria.
Yeah.
My
I think
mom.
my father was like that because I was with my father right before he passed. I'm sitting there talking to the man. And I said, Dad, you want me to stay with you, stay the night? And he was like, no, 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 no. And everybody had been, to see him or whatnot. He said, go ahead and, go and leave, man. I'm good. I said, you sure I'll spend the night? He said, no, I'm good. My father knew he didn't want to die in front of me. As soon I got in my car, and I probably drove 100 yards before them folk called me and said that your father just passed.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
I believe I believe he was holding on and didn't want me to see him die. But I
Yeah.
think he knew that he was about to go. Yeah.
My mom was the same way because I had all my kids and I had my grandkids in the room too. And once I heard her call my granddaddy's name, and I'm saying, what you calling his name for? I'm saying this to myself, what you calling his name for? But right at that point, we kind of knew, she knew she was going out. And she said, y'all can go. And she didn't want to pass with my children and grandchildren in the room.
Yeah.
But my kids knew what was going on. The great grands didn't actually know what was going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure she knew.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime somebody that's sick or whatever it is, and when they tell you they tired, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They tired.
Right, cousin.
You're right, Crafty.
He said Elijah didn't die either.
Either.
In
Yeah.
the period.
Yep. Enoch and Elijah, those two. Yeah. Yeah.
So when it say what? Okay, her little friend Mark, the little boy that was in the wheelchair,
Mm-hmm.
which was her best friend because she called him on the phone and told him about the bird.
Yeah.
She went on and told him, don't tell nobody. He told everybody.
Yeah, right.
Typical.
What a friend.
Typical human beings. Can't tell them nothing.
So everybody, she was like, Mark, I
Yeah,
told you not to tell anybody.
Loose lips sink ships.
So, but when they were walking home after her saving the dog, praying for the dog, he in turn asked her to pray for him.
Mm-hmm.
And she was feeling some type of way because every time she prayed with somebody, she got sicker.
Right.
Every time she prayed for somebody, she got tired, sick, or whatever was going on with her body.
Mm-hmm.
So when the little boy and his mom and dad went to the clinic, and the doctor, the so-called meanie, whatever you want to call him, non-believer, went to the doctor. How you gonna be a doctor and you ain't no believer? So you
Because it's science.
Well,
Yeah. Science. Yeah.
They believe in
Science.
science.
back in
Science, not creator. Yeah.
back when it started, the Lord told Moses, put this snake on the stick, and those was for those which became the doctor. That was a sign for the doctor, for those that didn't believe. But those that believe in God, they were healed.
There go Dolores, Strawberry
Hey.
Dolores.
Hey, Dolores.
Hey, Dolores.
How you
Ms.
doing?
Ray said, Christians don't die. They transition to heaven. Beautiful.
Let me
The
shut up.
spirit. The
Let me
spirit.
shut up.
I thought it was their soul.
Let
The
me
soul
shut up.
goes to.
Yeah, the body go
spirit.
back to the ground and the soul
Yeah, your
go back
spirit.
to
It
God.
goes to a waiting place.
Because
They were.
it says that God is a spirit. So yeah.
Yeah.
But
To be absent from the body is
But
to
see,
be
she
present.
told her brother not to tell. You know what I'm saying? She's like, look at
anyway,
Mom.
she just
What you trying to say, Stacey?
what
We
else?
telling, man. We telling. Hey,
She told her best friend not to tell, and he blabs his mouth to
but she
Because
should
that
have
was
been like,
juicy. That was juicy. You can't
looked
just
at
keep
Mark,
stuff like
she
that to
like-
yourself. A dead bird just
You know,
flies
look at-
away. You can't keep that to yourself.
like, look at Mark. You cute and everything. You my friend.
I know.
And you know what I'm saying? You one of the bros. But I want you to keep this between us now.
Mm.
Right,
Mark,
don't
like,
tell
yeah,
nobody.
yeah. Tell what's going on.
Many doctors
It
don't.
stay between y'all until he get out your sight.
Mhm.
And then Mark, like, hey man, y'all ain't gonna believe what the little white girl told me, man. For real.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Don't be telling my secrets.
Y'all ain't believe
Hey,
what she
Food
told me.
Forest, how you doing?
Humans are the only creature on planet Earth that have to pay to live here. All other creatures live here free. I want to come back as a hummingbird so I can smell in the flowers. Okay, okay.
He's telling the truth. That is, except for indigenous people that never transition to the modern culture. They still have people in cultures where they live for free.
Yeah.
I believe
very
the soul
few.
goes to paradise.
But over here, we gonna tax you for living.
I'm talking about tax
They-
you.
They taxing you for oxygen. Baby,
How
go
you
to
gonna
the
tax
hospital.
Yeah,
somebody?
stuff that's already here before you. How
you
you
gonna-
putting a
how you
price
gonna
tag on
tax
that?
How you gonna tax somebody that you buy a house, you pay your house off, you still get taxed on your house. They
Right.
can come take your house after you pay your house off.
Yeah,
Right.
your house
So we
or
don't-
land. What?
So we don't own
Yeah.
anything. We don't own anything on this proper dirt.
Unless you get some legal stuff done, yes.
You still don't own it.
You don't own it, but you will possess it.
Right.
In what is it? Government want to implement eminent domain, and all.
Oh yeah.
They can take you.
Yeah.
If you're in one of them homestead, what is it? HOAs, don't pay your dues, and somebody wants you out of that.
Or they'll put a lien on your house.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You don't own nothing.
But I don't stand in HOA, never will. But
Never will.
I tell you one thing,
Never
come knock
will.
on my door tomorrow, you're gonna put I'm gonna beat your ass. You're gonna
I'm-
be taking
I
out a
cut
warrant.
my grass when I'm good and ready to cut
I'm
my
putting my
grass.
father-in-law in the backyard.
Hey, they gonna have to take out a warrant for them black eyes you got. Take out a warrant.
Look,
We
we're all going to heaven as Christians.
Some of these people I don't want to go to heaven with. Did I say that out loud? My bad.
Lynette Lawrence
Right.
is correct too when she's saying,
I may have to yell someone, but not everyone. Booze is thinking, hey Diamond, how you doing?
"Hi,
Hi,
Diamond."
Diamond.
Let me speak to Diamond in my. Hi, Diamond.
Jag, you do it. You doing Jag, doing it in your Barry White voice.
Hey,
You gonna
do
get
like
people.
this, Jay.
You gonna
Like,
get people
"Hi,
hunting me down.
Diamond." Jags, you got to when you got to be like, "Hi, Diamond. Hi, how you doing?
How you doing, Diamond?
I got
Hi,
too much bass
Diamond."
for that.
Mickey, let's put this on pause for a second. Man, I'm so glad Stacy up here. Mannequins. Guess who came out with the cowboy hat and the fan?
Ooh,
Jag.
where my belt at? Where's my belt?
He said, dang, Jag, you popped
Hey,
this
hey, Stacy.
Yeah.
That's my wife and daughter fan. That's my wife and daughter.
Okay. Get it straight. Hey, I ain't got no belt, but it's a extension cord right there.
Back down memory lane.
Hey man, we're gonna take this thing to the shed.
That thing. He was popping that thing. Good.
He said,
Right.
Hey, come on now. Where y'all
where them
at?
fans at?
Hey
Where
man,
them fans
hey.
at?
Now something that look like Stacy, something that look like that. Don't you think it'll
that's
make some
cool,
noise?
man.
Don't you think
I
that'll
like
make
that.
some noise?
You like it, but you ain't popping this thing.
Nah,
Yeah.
they keep popping that thing too. They
With
keep popping it with
them
attitude.
Go ahead, J3.
Hey man.
Hey, I ain't shaking no thigh though. I ain't
Hey,
shaking
man.
no hip.
I was laughing so hard. I said, I can't wait to see hands.
Oh my God.
Hey,
He said, I'm
man.
not shaking no thigh.
As long as he popping it on social media, don't pop it in my face. I'm gonna knock it on the ground.
Meat birds don't live here for free. They pay for every grain they eat when we buy them as rotisserie.
Oh, Angela.
They sure do.
What's up, LGG? How you
Hey,
doing?
cousin.
What's up,
Hey,
L Triple G?
Hey,
What it do?
LGGG.
What it do? Nigga said Tag said we are stewardess.
That's true.
We're stewards. Yeah, we're
That's what
stewards.
Yeah. We're
The
supposed to be
medical
stewards of the
science-
land. That's true.
Yeah, the medical team have their belief in science and faith.
100%.
Right.
Yeah, that's 100%.
Because
Right.
I don't come to the realization too when it comes to medical people, out of 100, you might have 2 that actually is concerned about medication and really healing you.
Right.
The rest of them there for the money and what they learn in school. That's it.
Right. I have a great doctor, man. My personal care physician, even though I'm moving like an hour and a half away, I'm not changing him.
Shit, if he got that honey, he better be good.
Yeah, he got that honey, man.
He better be
Hey,
good.
He getting crazy with his garden back there. He don't have them folk coming in and clear this and add. Yeah, him and his wife, they getting to it out there. But
All
yeah,
right now.
Hit the thumbs up. Let's take a short intermediate. Let's shout out to my mods.
Creekside mods, they run the show. Keeping it fresh, always in control. They bring the heat, the chat's on fire. Lifting us up, taking us higher. They keep it moving, always on point. Every live stream, they light the joint. Dropping those links with style and grace. Creekside mods, always setting the pace. Ooh, they bring that good vibe. Ooh, always keeping it live. They keep the flow smooth, always clean. Creekside mods, the real MVPs. Creekside mods, they run the show. Keeping it fresh, always in control. They bring the heat, the chat's on fire. Lifting us up, taking us higher. Shout out to the crew, always on the grind.
Shout out to the Creekside mods.
wow.
All right.
What you say, Stacey?
How about that lady Dolores over there looking sexy on her?
Yeah, she got the side view.
That's why that Dolores about to get ready to come out. Strawberry.
She over there like,
Oh, that's what she said. I'm just waiting on this honey. That's
Hey,
honey.
man. Ray Paul said, "Yep, no HOA here. We moved outside the city."
man,
Yeah.
ain't no way I can do it.
Now, when my father-in-law passed, he was in the HOA, and we could have kept the house and everything. I told him, no, we ain't keeping nothing.
Right.
I said, I don't care what happened to it. We loaded up everything, and that was it. I said,
They're
don't y'all.
supposed to be changing the laws here in Georgia, taking away a lot of the power of some of these HOAs because it's ridiculous, man. People
It
have
is.
gotten crazy.
Yes.
Right.
They flying drones over your house,
Yeah.
looking at your yard and all like that. My best friend lives in the HOA. He had 2 trees in his front yard. We cut them down. They wasn't no, we cut them. He called me, hey man, I got these stupid trees, man. I want to cut down. I'm like, bro, I'll be over there in a minute. We cut the trees down. Guy came over and stump grind them. We put the sod out. You can't even tell the trees was ever there. They're gone. So his HOA called him saying something about him cutting down some trees. He said, man, them trees fell.
Right.
OMG.
That's it.
Wow.
Control freaks.
Talking about what color
Jay's
my house would
wife
be.
and daughter was like, "Where our fans at?" Jay's had right. Cece said, "Dang, Jags, you popping it better than me."
Cause Angela, that was funny.
CC, what can you do that I can't do better than you?
Ooh,
I
wow.
was dying laughing. I said, I can't wait to see hands in the dirt.
Yeah. J3 big grown butt talking about some.
Hey. I was popping, but I didn't pop that hip.
Hey, man.
You ain't see no Miss Shirley here.
Baby, we were laughing.
J3 said no ties, no
I
no
see them
ties
thighs
involved.
moving and them heels moving, J3. I don't want no honey.
He said no ties involved.
Did you say, hey, fellas and ladies, Tampa single? Don't let her set y'all up single and ready to mingle.
Listen, man.
Hey.
As good as that honey J3 got, man. I see him popping them fans, shaking his head. I don't want no damn honey.
Hey,
That honey too sweet.
Hey.
Oh my God.
You gotta wait for that beast honey.
Hey,
What are you doing for your skin, Tampa?
Dead
Amazing.
wrong for that, Tampa.
put Greg's honey on it.
Oh. Yeah.
Miss Paul, get you some honey, honey.
Hey.
Some
I tell
honey.
you.
What are the two ladies doing for their skin? They look amazing. I ain't doing nothing, but I know Nikki doing something.
Listen,
Trying to
y'all.
keep my peace over here. Peace of mind.
Right.
No drama. No drama in this life of mine. And
I
just
got the
try to be
perfect-
at peace
I got the
with
perfect
everyone and
commercial.
everything.
I got the perfect commercial. If your skin is dry and bumpy, get you some of that J3 honey.
Right.
Putting that natural stuff back in your skin.
Yeah.
Being that be like a
Good night,
glistening
food
like
for
a goodie pot up in here, just
Good
shine.
night, food for us.
No, we ain't have no diddy party.
That's
in here.
medicine is on
Having
the
just honey everywhere.
My skin regimen is give it to God.
Right. Go out there in that guard. She said, that's me. That's
That's
me.
me.
Mod Squad. Y'all get out the city living. Get out the city living, y'all. Look,
Man, I was shaving today. It sounded like somebody was scraping the sidewalk.
Nuts Bush city limits.
Did you use my Renaissance Grandma soap on it, Stacey?
No, I didn't use her soap. I used just some shaving cream. I was like, it's like
Yeah.
now my hair grows so. Anyway, my hair always grown fast, but my hair on my face used to grow real slow, like really, really
Right,
slow.
Miss Paul.
We get up that age, everything's different. Everything
Now-
changes.
So did they make you shave? Did they make you shave when you went into service and you didn't need no reason
I
to shave?
didn't have no hair on my face that making me shave.
That my drill sergeant he used to piss me off. Get in there and shave. What I'm gonna shave for? Ain't none on my
hair. I have
face.
nothing to
Shave what?
shave.
I didn't get hair on my face until I turned what?
CC, I got my seed.
Almost 40.
You are right into that honey appetite.
I know, right?
I was in my 20s, mid-20s when I started like.
Good night,
Yeah.
Food Forest Permaculture.
Good night,
Thanks
good
for
night.
being here.
Love the channel. Y'all are awesome. I just celebrated 19 years.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Yes.
Awesome.
Thank
Congratulations.
God. Thank God. Yeah.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
let's go with the next question. What medical condition does Sarah suffer from later in the film?
Brain tumor.
You have a brain tumor?
Yeah. She had a brain tumor. A brain tumor that was inoperable. The mom.
Yes.
Right.
Oh,
Yes.
Stacey, you stay in the TV, huh?
Hey,
I thought you supposed to be in the dirt in the garden. So were you watching these TV?
I'm a movie buff.
Yes. Yes.
She was like, have you seen the movie? I'm like, I don't know, maybe some of it. I watched some of it.
Stacy, look here.
Look,
He studied that thing.
J3,
But you
what's the
know what?
last movie? What's the last movie you watched? The Great Eight. What are them young ladies?
But
Look
you
at
know,
man.
the funny thing about it is I was driving Uber the other day and my phone kept going off. And I'm like, who is this texting me? When I'm not driving with a passenger, don't nobody call or text me. But as soon as a passenger get in the car, my phone just blow up. And
That's
then
how it do.
I finally look, it's Nikki. She done start the whole schedule.
Hey, when a girl works, hey, I'm working.
No, I was like, okay, Nikki, okay. So we got it going on. Nikki had the movies packed down.
You know I'm OCD. I got to get the work done so I can move on. I need my peace.
Yeah. She said,
Yeah.
"Thank God, thank you. God is good."
That is really good. That 19
is.
years.
Yeah.
Mm.
My TV stays on YouTube channel. That's it.
That's it.
Mine too, pretty much.
Somebody gonna have to tell me you need to go watch this movie, that. My daughter said, "Dad, you need to watch Sinners." I ain't watched it yet.
Yeah.
Tell me to watch that. I ain't watching that.
I got a thing that I pay for.
Nigga, what's that F word?
I forgot what is it called? I forgot what's called. But anyway, I got a thing that I pay for.
Folliculitis.
Folliculitis.
I got some in
You
that.
guys are too funny.
That thing is.
Now back when we had all them videos and all that stuff, I got 4 boxes of videos.
Mm-hmm.
I got over 300 something videos. And when Helena happened, I only brought 1 box in the house. The rest of them still in the shed.
They got something called video on demand. I don't know. It's probably like.
Oh yeah.
I can't tell you how many. Like if I go to crime, like video on demand, it might be 13,000 movies in crime. If I go to action, it might be 10. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I go and look up stuff that I used to like when I was a kid. Like I went and watched Cornbread Earl and Me.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that on DVD.
Yeah, I go look that stuff up and watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got Cornbread Earl. I got Lean on Me.
Yeah.
What's the name of the one? Is it Stand By Me where them little boys found a dead body on the
Right track.
I got a movie collection out of the world.
What's up, Healy means?
Yeah.
Hey Healy, how you doing?
Miss Bray Paul said, "What about y'all's in Georgia?" She's in
Statesboro, Georgia.
She's in Dothan, Alabama. I know where that's at.
Right over
I used
the
to
border.
drive through Dothan every time I would go to Panama City or Destin. I would drive through Dothan. I would stop at that little Walmart. I don't know if that's 241 or 341, one of them 41s. I would stop right there at that little Walmart.
Hey, Kiki, welcome in.
Movie night. We talking about the girl that believes in.
We talking about some of everything, Kiki. Everything.
Hey, Kiki. How you doing, girl?
She said 231. I knew one of them 31. I knew about like the back of my hand because I used to go so much. But I bought a property down here close to, not too far from Jags. I want to be close to the honey.
No, bro. No.
Closer to the honey.
Where's it at?
Right here. Cross
I want to be closer to the Slangle.
I was looking for my paws. I was looking for my paws paddle.
Listen, man.
He said a paws paddle.
Hey, I'm probably like an hour away from. I might not even be that far away from the Slangle, man.
Yeah. Easy access.
Huh?
How far are you from Loganville?
A long ways from Logan.
Yeah.
Like where I'm at now, I'm on the other side. Loganville is on the east side. I'm on the west side.
Yeah, my mom lives in Loganville. My aunt lives in Covington. And
oh my God. I used to work in Conyers, was out there by Covington. Yeah.
And then I got an aunt that she lived in Marietta.
That's closer to me.
Yeah. When I lived there, we used to live in Decatur, because my oldest child was born in DeKalb General.
East side.
Yeah, I lived in North Cross, Lilburn.
Oh, you was up north.
Yeah. So I lived all up and through there.
If I shut off, we got thunder and stuff right now going on. So if I shut off, hey.
I don't have none of that, Jez.
Kiki said, YouTube slid y'all in my feet. I'm stopping by to say, hey, y'all looking good up there. Okay.
All right now, Kiki.
Welcome to the creek side.
Now,
yeah,
Nick,
miss you, Kiki.
Is this the first or second Wednesday? That I got to bathe now. Let's see.
No, you're supposed to bathe every Wednesday before Wind Down Wednesday. So me and Bougie
I can't do it every Wednesday. You get old folk don't bathe like every day. Like, yeah.
Is that why the side of my face kept itching? Okay.
Third Wednesday. I think it's the third Wednesday of the month.
Miss Ray Paul, we do invite people in, but you need to be with us for a while before you start coming up. That's so we keep it keep it good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a channel, Miss Ray Paul? Miss Ray Paul, do you have a channel?
Kiki Soto. I know Kiki.
Yeah, you know Kiki.
What's up, Kiki?
It just dawned on
It
you.
just dawned on me. How the baby? The baby ought to be. Ain't no baby no more.
Ain't no baby no more. Mm-mm.
Tell the husband I said what up. What going on?
What it do? Okay. So what do the doctors say about Sarah's condition after she begins healing others?
What did the doctor say about Sarah's condition after she began healing others? Well, her body just started to get weaker and weaker. The more she healed or she prayed and God healed them, she became weaker and sicker herself.
Okay.
So they were being healed, but she was getting sicker.
Right, every Wednesday and twice on Sunday.
Twice on Sunday. For good measure, right?
I understand, no problem. Her husband had a channel, Captain Ray Paul. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we do, but
yeah, hang in there with us.
Hang in there with us. Let us get familiar. Yeah.
She said we got smell-o-vision.
Oh my God.
So, okay, you're gonna be over there smelling like 5'11".
She said the baby is 6 and still my baby. Yeah.
They always are babies, right?
Oh, has Captain Ray Paul, that's her husband's channel.
Okay.
Yeah, I understood what you meant.
It's a
listen.
Placebo.
I ain't gonna keep talking about how I stink now. I smell
placebo
good.
My Renaissance grandmama soap.
My Renaissance grandmama got me in the game, but
first of all, if you don't even put no water on your body and you just scrape it on your skin.
Come on now. Yes.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy.
Put it in your pocket. Okay.
I still got it. The bars I haven't used are still in the bag that they were shipped in. I just go by the bag and smell like.
Yes.
That bag smell good, boy.
Hey, you know. She said,
I left it sitting on.
Crazy.
I leave it sitting on the dresser wide open.
So I a military test pilot.
Problem. Okay. My husband is a military test pilot.
All right, come through, test pilot.
You got 2 veterans up here.
Yeah, was in the military. Was
yes,
crusty.
Yeah.
So out of all those children that were being healed, it was only one of them saw the spirit, and who was it?
You said all the children that being healed, one saw the spirit.
The one who had the wrap on her head, because when she was praying for the
blind girl,
the blind kid, the other girl who had the head wrap on, she was able to see the image, and so she was the only one.
Yeah, Janet said the girl that had cancer. What's up, girl, Dad?
Hey, girl, Dad.
Girl, Dad.
Enough deliciousness.
Thanks.
That's a little sick little girl.
She was.
Yeah.
Well, the little girl said, "You got some kind of color hair like me," and her mom was like, "You can see."
Right.
All of y'all, some 20-something people that showed up to these people's houses, not believing. Because if your child tells you, "Mommy, hey, mommy, you pretty," and this little girl got sandy red hair, something should click in your head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then when she passed away, they thought the little last drawing that she had was the last drawing.
Right.
And her brother's girlfriend found another drawing of her coming back.
Yeah.
And the mom and dad and them still didn't believe it.
No.
What it sound like to you now? What that story sound like?
You know Lazarus.
So like Lazarus, but it sound like somebody else name start with a J.
Yeah, he came back 3 days later.
And a lot of people didn't believe.
They didn't believe.
They was right there with him.
Not having immediate results.
Those who walked with him. Yeah.
How can you? I don't know. Maybe if I was there, I'd probably be the same. But when you
But
think,
you seeing all the miracles.
but you're right there.
You right there. The ones that saw that her brother and his girlfriend saw it first.
Yeah,
And
with the bird.
And knew the bird was dead and cold.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much, Kiki Soto. Have a good night now.
So I
Take
mean,
care,
this,
Kiki.
Kiki, good night.
all right, Kiki. The
Good
story
night.
just to me, it doesn't run exactly parallel to the Jesus story, but some of the similarities are
Yeah.
alike as far as nobody believed. He's a carpenter, blah blah blah. And he did all these miracles right in front of the disciples, and even the disciples that saw this stuff right in front of them still didn't have faith and didn't believe.
Right.
So it kind of reminds me of that.
Mm-hmm. And sold them out. Like what? Yeah.
Like Peter, when
Yeah.
Jesus was on that water. Come on, Cletus.
Don't look around. Just keep your eyes on me. Don't worry about nothing else. Just
Come
come on. Keep your eyes on
Right.
me.
You already don't see me take these loaves of bread. Come on,
Right,
Cletus.
right. You done seen me turn water to wine. Come on.
I don't know. This water feel kind of soft right here.
Even when
Yeah,
she
it don't feel firm enough, right?
because the doctor came, touched her to make sure she was gone, right?
Right.
When she came back, the doctor said, but she wasn't breathing. She was cold. She was gone. And the pastor said, now you getting it.
Yeah.
Now you see. So when the little girl walked outside, everybody started kneeling like she was God. Why you worshiping her?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, ain't that what they did in the Mary movie?
Yeah,
It's a real old movie, but yeah.
Worship
I mean,
her.
even to today, but I'm not going to get into that. Yeah. A lot of people worship who gave birth to Jesus, not so much Jesus.
Right.
Mhm.
no one believed but get the miracle you had to believe. But did you notice how unpacked the church was in the beginning as opposed to how packed the church was at the end?
Mm.
Well,
Yeah.
as you said that, Stacy, how old Carpenter gonna save us, boy? How Carpenter gonna save us?
Man, I know. I've been knowing him and I've been knowing them folk. You see what I'm saying? Once you're
Yeah.
amongst the people,
Mhm.
I'm going to give you this. Even amongst your friends and your family.
Your family.
Right? A lot of times, because they think they know where you came from, a lot of times these are the people that won't believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Because they put a limit on what you can do.
Mhm.
They put a limit on who you can be. And when you become something outside of that, I already knew that boy was going to be something.
Mhm. Right.
Especially when they reap the benefits. Yes, I knew
already
he
knew he
Right.
was going to be something. Since he was a little boy, he could throw that ball 30 yards. That's just how
Yeah.
it goes.
Well, overall, I thought it was. I think people in general need to pay attention to signs because you never know who's going to bring that sign to you, whether it's a kid, teenager,
True.
older
True.
person. Sometimes you just look over people because you think they crazy and they don't know what they're talking about.
One thing, you really have to be a believer.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And
God, yeah.
you never know. I always say try to be kind to everybody and treat everybody with kindness and respect because you never know who you're talking to. You know
That's
what I'm
right.
saying? And what it can mean in your life. I always try to bend over backwards to be kind to people that like in the streets or whatever's going on in their life. I don't know their story, and it's not for me to
Mhm.
judge. But if I can help them, I try to help. I pay for people's stuff in grocery stores and Walmart and stuff like that. I see mothers and you know how they be up there scanning and stuff, and they can, the lady like, oh, put this back and put that back. And nah, keep it all up.
Have a good night, Ray Paul.
Hey,
That's
good,
nice.
good night, Miss Ray Paul. And
Good night, Miss Ray Paul.
Yeah.
for your husband.
Safe travels. Yeah.
Wow.
You just never know.
Stacey.
You could be talking to an angel.
Well, you never know.
You never
You
know.
never know. You never
Right.
know. Yeah.
And
God
and
will use anybody, and it's the the people that you least you think that he wouldn't use. That's who he will use.
You can learn from a drug addict drunk on the side of the road. You can learn from them.
Yeah, people you least expect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just don't know how God's going to move and who He's going to use. So
I heard now. It ain't my business now, but I heard somebody said, you know what I'm saying, them folk moving in mysterious ways now. That's what I heard now.
Yeah.
Ain't none of my
business. Say not my business. You never know.
I just heard.
That's what we would have said that poor carpenter had a baby put on him.
Yeah.
He would put breath in a rig to get his job done. Y'all remember the part where the grandfather went back to the lake to call himself gonna talk to God?
Oh yeah, he went there begging and pleading and bargaining with God. Take me. You know who I am. You know what I've done. Like, look, it's all out there. Take me. She's good.
Right now.
Yeah. She's good. She's innocent. Take me, not her. But no, God said, no, I'm using her. I want to use her. He can use whoever he wants to use.
Our understanding is definitely not his understanding.
That's true. That's one thing for sure. He said,
yes,
it's not my thoughts. And your plan is not my plan. You plan all day long.
And another thing to that is when you're given an idea or a plan and you prolong it. So what happens? The Lord or some other person come up with the same exact thing that you had. And that happened to me twice. I said, boy, you better stop playing and listen.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's like if you don't use this gift, then hey, I'll use somebody else.
That's
I like what my Renaissance grandmother said.
When I first started making products, people didn't believe I could make those things because they thought they knew me. Until rashes disappeared, hair grew, pain left, etc.
Yes.
And you walk around smelling like gray sweatpants.
Yeah, come on now. Now you out here got a whole daggone, you got a whole vibe going on. Got folks, skin looking good.
I'm smelling pampered over here. Pampered.
Face just, you know what I'm saying, unbumped. You know what I'm saying?
Smooth as a baby's bottom.
Yeah.
My Renaissance products is awesome.
They are.
Nikki, can you drop my Renaissance Etsy shop if you can? Or my Renaissance, can you drop it? Guys, let me see that right there, McKenzie. Give me that right there. Give me that white box right there.
The white box.
The white box right there. That post office box.
Post office box.
Post office box, baby. Where? On that shelf right there, girl.
I call Tampa the library bandit.
Pick that up.
Yeah, she is. Especially if they got some seeds there.
Maybe go in my library. Like I need to go to see what's going on.
I think Tampa go to the 50 states and she go to all the libraries.
Yeah.
Y'all got seeds. Y'all got seeds here. Yeah, we give seeds. All right, I want them all. I don't
go to libraries. I go to
library.
Library.
Go to library, man.
Do you see, Stacy?
Yeah.
I just put it in.
If y'all
got your soap?
Huh?
Lady V.
What you say?
What you got, Tampa?
Hey, she bought it all up.
I'm jealous.
Hey, she bought it all up. Can't nobody get nothing.
She bought it all.
I'm up here smelling like
she was going on vacation.
Look, this soap. Oh, this soap smells so good.
I can't stand you.
Make me sick. I'm over here smelling like a rutabaga.
I'm smelling like cabbage over here.
Yeah.
Look. Ooh, the whole box. You just touched the box.
Yeah.
Open the box. Look at this.
Oozing and goozing. Yeah.
Look, my Renaissance grandmother said, because she put season in here as well. You know, all her 5 seasons that she make.
Yeah.
I said, my Renaissance grandma, the season smell like the soap.
It overpowers everything. Hey. Look, I have some bars in my what you call it, the cabinet, I can't think of the word, my linen closet. And as soon as you open the linen closet, the scent of the smoke, the soaps
Yeah.
just come out.
I'm
Yeah.
dead
My
jealous.
Renaissance products are the best.
Ain't no need being jealous. Hit up Essie.
I got to
Get
order
on
some more,
that
man.
ass. I had to get on that ass. And my Renaissance
Don't
I
be
gotta order
jealous.
some more, man.
places.
That's
boy.
right.
Plus, I got to get some of those seasonings, so I need to order some of them.
I got
I'm like-
all the ones she got. I got
I'm
every
running
one.
around like a chick with my head cut off right now.
Yeah.
I have
So,
smoky.
That's
Uh-oh.
another thing too. I let all the seasons and everything go right now. Only thing I use is what's that? Redmond salt. That's all I
Mama
use.
got a whole big old almond box.
She sure does. She got it all.
She got enough for the whole army.
Yeah, everybody take a
Yeah.
bath.
Can't believe it.
Pepper, we have
Indeed.
smell
Listen, you should not have no stank cure.
at all.
Hey,
At
None.
all, baby.
It's so
Mm-mm.
crazy how boys, you have to almost beat a boy to make him get in the tub.
We
Ain't
were
that
just
crazy?
talking about that the other day.
You got almost, I'm talking about chop him in the throat.
I
your
know.
stuff.
But they do go in
The
there.
worst thing in the world to take a bath.
Let the water hit them and they back out.
Now, I saw this video the other
Yeah.
day. This little boy, he act like he took a bath. He turned the water on, all that, but he didn't get in the he didn't get in the
That old trick, huh?
now, Stacey, I was in the
That
military
old
with this
trick.
fella. We all outside doing our thing out there, and we see a whole bunch of smoke coming from the bathroom. Our shower was right at the front door. We saw all the smoke coming out, and this fella in the shower, he got 4 showers going, and he ain't never washed up. But this time he was taking a shower.
Yeah.
Man, everybody went around in there, see what's going on. He's sitting over on the side, got all the water. I'm taking a steam bath.
Nah, bro, you need to get your
We started throwing water on him. We got the water hose and everything.
listen,
Oh
man.
man, you need some water.
My first sergeant made a
steam
dude.
bath.
My first sergeant made a dude sign into the CQ when he took a bath. So he had to go sign into the book, the CQ, and put it in the note, like the CQ note, taking a
Wow.
shot. You know what I mean?
First time I want to see that every morning he come in.
Yeah. First time I coming out, he looked. Did he wash his butt? Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Do you know
That is,
one
I don't
day
understand
was
that.
Ubering, right? And they had something called Gen Con here. You know, like
Yeah,
for the
the-
board game, the big thing. And I
Yeah.
was thinking of the people, you know, because I've never heard of it. And it was like so many people here for that conference, right? And they had a sign outside of the Cook Convention Center. You
Mhm.
have to shower.
Mhm.
You know, you have to shower or bathe, and then there's some other rules. So when I saw the sign, I asked one of my pastors, I said, "Is that a thing, or are they just putting that?" He said, "No. Some of these people come in here are raw dog stanky.
I'm talking about,
Ooh.
yeah.
That's a rule." When I seen that, I was like, "Man, get out of here!" And
That's a shame.
It is.
That
They're
is
supposed
a
to put
shame.
that outside of a building.
Yeah.
Listen,
Wow.
we was out in the field. We had this guy named Sergeant Smith. He had broke his arm, so he was in a cast. And we was out in the field, so we used to make shower runs. We used to go to like the German swim bars. It's like, you know, where they go swimming in the summer, but they got showers in there. So we make what we call shower run. So you load up the jokers in a Cut V or a Humvee, and you're like, all right, got a shower run, or 5-ton. Everybody, you know, go jump on the back of the truck, go in, take a shower, come back to the field.
Mhm.
So we're like,
You must
Smitty,
be talking about
got a
Korea.
shower run. He kept missing all the shower run, but he come inside the tac crash shelter. He got the whole place fumigated. I'm talking about, hey, boy, he got
Wow.
it funky up in there. So I found I was talking to Captain Hughes. I was like, look here, man. I was like, this is, hey, bro, I can't even breathe. Like when he come here, I had to go outside, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know he got a cast on, but you can put some plastic over that, bro. This is crazy.
Yeah.
So finally, Captain Hughes was like, he came in, he said, everybody get out for a second. So when we got out, Captain Hughes was like, look here, ain't no more skipping. You gonna get your behind on this truck and take. There was a grown man, there's a man with children in there, and get your butt on this truck, and you go in and take a bath. Yeah,
You've been to Korea, right?
yeah, I've been to Korea.
Camp Hovey.
I was at camp
You got Camp Casey, Camp Hovey next side each other.
I was at
Eh,
I can't even, I was on a DMV.
Okay.
I'm
DMZ
I was on DMZ.
Humphreys.
Camp Pelham. I was at Camp Pelham.
Okay. But in the middle of our company, there's a big ditch, and it only fill up during the rainy season, monsoon season.
Yeah.
Man, we had a soldier. We just threw him in there. It's about 10 feet high. We just threw him in there.
Yeah.
Man, you got to learn to take. All you got to do is take 20 or 30 steps. You'd be in the shower.
Yeah.
He didn't go over there. We threw him up in that fella. He started washing up after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, some folks, man, I don't know,
Good for
man.
him. I don't get it. I don't get it.
A lot of times, like
I
when
don't get it.
parents don't, these boys grow up to be men with the same habits.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're going to the
Right.
military will break you. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Of a lot of habits that your parents didn't teach you. You know what I'm saying? Old Sam, if you know, when I say Uncle Sam, I mean the fellows that's in the military.
Mhm.
Nah, bro, you tripping.
Hey, Catherine.
Hey, Miss Jackson.
LGG said, I share my order with my entire family. I was pleased when the men smelled and picked their favorite scents. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna order a lot more for Christmas when Christmas time comes. I think
Yeah.
that's when we're just gonna send some of that stuff out as gifts.
Nice gifts. Yeah.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. When you remember that song, Lord is trying to tell you something.
Right now.
God is trying to tell you.
Uncle Stacy trying to tell you something.
And y'all lost the scope, but listen here. That ivory or whatever you using is not working.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
You need to get on
God
some of
is
this
trying
Lady
to
V.
tell you something.
Yeah, you just got told something.
I couldn't
Yeah.
use no ivory, so that tore my skin up.
Yeah, that's what we grew up on, that white ivory soap. It was so dry.
But I had eczema. I couldn't use none of that. Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
I used to be so dry. Look at dark as I am. Might look like powder.
Adam said my oldest boy said the boot camp was the hardest thing he ever did.
right. That is, it's meant to be hard. It's meant to be hard.
But it ain't
Yeah.
hard now. It's man,
No, it's like a cakewalk now.
it's crazy
Wow.
now. I went to Lucy's graduation back in
Good night,
November.
Gloria.
Good night, Miss Gloria.
Good night.
Good night.
They graduated
Thanks for being
pudgy
here.
people, man. Pudgy guys is graduating from base train.
What?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be serious with you. I lost some good soldiers back in
He said the Air Force, and that's the hardest boot. Oh my God.
Mm.
That ain't even
Wow.
boot camp.
Well, it was hard because once they put that uniform on and sit behind a desk all day long and do nothing,
Yeah, that might break a
Really?
nail.
Really?
yeah, they don't do nothing.
Yeah.
She
You laughing
said,
at
Those
Pud-
guys,
Pudgy.
yeah, graduating basic.
Yeah. Was it 1983, 82, 83 when Reagan came in? I lost a whole bunch of good soldiers. They were chubby and everything, but they did what they were supposed to do. They can run, they can walk, they do everything they were supposed to do. But then the Fat Boy program,
Bad boy program, yeah.
I
Yeah,
lost a
you know how
lot
to
of
write
good
Pudgy.
soldiers. I lost
Dang.
a lot of good soldiers.
Yeah.
Even if I can understand they got a little weight on because we all do things different, and a lot of them just plain alcoholics too, so they gain
Yes.
weight. But they did their job.
Yeah.
Rerun, he was light on his feet. You know, he could dance.
Rerun was getting it on what's happening.
Okay.
When I was in the military, even like the guys that were like super big and swollen, like the big guys all muscular, a lot of them ended up on the overweight program,
Yeah.
even though they was solid muscle.
Wow.
That's
Because their weight, height to age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Bookman? On the good side.
Yes.
Bookman been on the Fat Boy program. He'd have been there.
Yeah.
He been on the program and in charge of the program.
He's been in charge of it. You like, I'm not only a client, I'm the president. Yeah.
Yeah, booger.
Mhm.
Book, baby.
But
Book.
yeah, them guys, they graduating pudgy guys. Like, I'm looking, but now the girls and the guys do basic training together. Like, they in the same units. It used to be the girls was in a unit
Yeah.
and the guys they trained separately. because the women can. I don't care. They cannot physically. They cannot keep up
No.
with a man.
No, we cannot. No,
Yeah,
we
I don't
can't.
even understand. I'm
Well,
like,
then you
I'm
got-
not a man. I'm not
you
trying
got
to
that-
be.
I said, how did they
Nope.
keep up with you guys? Like, I know
Nope.
they had to lower the standards to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
If
You
they're,
got that-
if they're
No way.
side by side, yeah, they've been lowered. They've been
the
lowered.
only
you got
thing that women can do physically, like in the military, don't come for me. I'm just telling you what I know and what I is sit-ups. Women do some sit-ups.
Yeah.
Poor
Or
woman.
they do, or they can do them sit-ups.
I can't
You know
do
what?
a push up or
I'm just
sit
saying.
up.
Well, you ain't in the military, Tampa. You
In
ain't in the-
general, yeah.
But yeah, there's only that 2%.
The physical part of it, the physical, I'm like, it's no way. What we went through, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
There's only 2% that say I can do the same thing that the man do. There's only that 2%.
Cannot.
And they
You're
can't
not
do it for long.
physically
They
set
can't.
up.
Do,
No.
It's some that can, they might hang in there for a little bit, but they can't do it. It's the strain on your body is different.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I done said her son is cyber security for Space Force.
Okay.
Okay.
So he's sitting on us behind the whole time anyway.
How you know what that man doing?
I don't see know what that
Cyber
is.
security, he's sitting on us behind.
Cyber,
You know
yeah.
what it is.
He
Yeah,
come
you
through
got a
the
good
door
job.
with hands on his hip like he was there.
Like he was the
My
Yeah.
cousin baby sat and the kid kept peeing on the floor. She said, "Don't pee on the floor." He said, "Are you gonna be?"
wow.
Yeah.
You would have been tore up before that came out your mouth.
3
Yeah.
years old saying that now.
Oh yeah. I tell them all, sit on the papa. No, they was talking about my grandbaby, KJ.
Uh-huh.
KJ, get this KJ. I was like, man, I ain't had no problem. KJ, come over here. I don't know what KJ y'all got.
That's the KJ you got, huh?
Hey, Bob
Hey, Bob
Brown.
Brownlee.
He ain't the KJ. Nah.
They
You know,
know.
he tried to show out at
They know.
At my grandbaby. She just graduated from elementary school to middle school. Oh, he was trying to show out outside of that. Oh, with Sydney. He was trying. I went out, look. I said,
Yeah.
hold up. I went over there again. I said, but let me tell you something. Well, that's my daughter. I beat your.
Well, Catherine, somebody's supposed to hold your feet.
Not necessarily. Hey, Jamie.
You only
Doing
get that
sit-ups,
very
yeah.
few. You only get that very few that can do it without somebody holding their feet.
Yeah, when you doing
First of
sit-ups,
all,
especially for
you
PE,
ain't got to have nobody hold your feet to do no sit-ups.
Hey,
if you're
Jamia.
trying to do sit-ups for PE, you better have somebody on your feet.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it.
You bet if you at home, you better go take your butt, put your
Yeah.
feet on the couch.
Well, when I was at home doing,
Under the bed, right.
yeah, I would put it like under the sofa, like
Yeah.
the edge of the sofa,
So what
Yeah.
I'm talking about?
because you have to do so many. There's no way you can do that many without nobody holding your feet.
Right.
Right.
No way.
That's hard.
Especially when you're doing the PT test.
That's what I'm saying. The PT test, you gotta have somebody hold your feet. You're gonna
Yes.
fail.
Yes.
You're
Yeah,
gonna fail.
ain't for me holding his feet jump up with muscle
What's
spasms.
and then the ad.
Yeah. You need to drink more water. Get some
Hey. You can't just jump down and try to do exercise. You got to be doing it for a while before you
Yeah.
get crazy
And you
with it.
gotta
Baby
stretch.
steps. Baby
You
steps.
better stretch.
Call myself running and Grace and McKenzie.
You was hurting the next morning, weren't you?
No,
I
I
seen
wasn't
Tampa
hurting.
take off and run at that creek. I know she can run.
Baby McKenzie and my daughter dusted me. I said, baby, you just wait till I get back in shape. You just wait. She said, Mama, when that gonna be? Because you've been saying that since we moved to Indiana.
Wow. Listen, man. Tampa. Our day is gone.
I'm
Push
telling
up my
you,
shoulders.
mine most definitely gone.
Mine.
But I did show off a few weeks ago to this young fella. Sir, let me help you put them bags of dirt in the truck. I said, no, I got this. Went in the-
Yeah. See, that's
I got in the truck. I said, boy, you need to
That
stop
is
that
that
mess.
she needs somebody to push her
Her
shoulders.
shoulders up. So just do it for you.
there's a difference between strong and old man strength.
Yeah.
Man, most times your sons and your nephews and all that, they don't got a little size on them, but they don't know what grown man and old man. It's a different animal.
Mhm.
Wow.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
there's a different grab me, but I'm gonna try to fold you like a napkin.
My son is 6'2". He was all muscles back then. Daddy, you know, I could do this to you now. I did one little move to him. All I did was punch him in the chest. That was it.
That's all you did.
Yeah. So
Right
I
in the
understand what
right
she's
in the
saying about her
like
son
the
because
center of the
Khalil had the same thing. He had he has cybersecurity or nuclear, whatever it was he went for, and his AIT was more than 2 years. He had to be an AIT for more than 2 years.
Mhm.
So for him, for basic to AIT, he would have been in like almost close to 3 years before he went to his regular job.
Right.
That's how long the training was.
Yeah.
Military ain't for everybody.
It is.
That's some good on the job field experience, though. Let me
It's
tell
like-
you.
It is for everybody.
Oh,
You
I
just
know.
got to figure out what your niche is before you go in there.
Yeah.
I actually went to I did the pre-test. I did everything, signed up. My grandparents was gonna get custody of my children because they were smaller. So I had to sign them over. And something happened where
Some boy, what's his name?
they got deployed or something happened during the time that I wanted to sign up, and I was 26.
What's his
And when
name?
it happened,
What year was that? What year was that?
What's his name, Tampa?
dude, I'm 49 now. What happened when I was 26?
I'm trying to think of
We
what that
don't
boy
even
name
remember.
was. You said something happened. What was
No.
his name?
Something happened in the military.
You're trying to say something
Oh.
happened. What year was that, Tampa? What year was that?
I'm finna ask Google. Hey, Siri, I'm 49. What's 26 minus 49?
2026 minus 49
Nah,
is
I ain't mean that.
1,970.
I didn't mean to say that.
Oh my
Siri.
God. You ain't that old.
I know. Siri, what's 49? What's 26 from 49? Somebody tell me, dang.
23.
So 23 years ago, what year was that, Jed?
Lord have mercy.
2002.
Okay, so what
Come
happened?
on, young brain.
2002 incident.
2000.
in
Where was I?
2002?
2000.
I can't think of no incident in
My
2002.
daughter was born. My baby, my youngest was born in 2000.
But
No, we need a military incident. Stacey.
Now, military incident, you had
2011.
Afghanistan. Yeah, Afghanistan.
2002.
Because I think in
happened was-
2001,
Hey, Craft Leo.
I think
Hey,
they
Crafty.
hit 2001 was 9/11. So
yeah,
2002,
something happened where they deployed. them
they was
folks
going to
out.
Afghanistan and
And I
Iraq.
thought they was going to deploy me if I signed up and go over there.
You
but-
going?
That's what I'm saying. But I didn't.
You should have
I
went.
had to win because I had to go through training first.
They're gonna give you 2 months of training. Like that's enough. And
Not a full 2 months.
But what I'm saying is, Jax, the recruiter didn't even explain that to me.
they're not gonna
He
explain.
ain't gonna explain nothing to you.
So when he didn't explain, I didn't sign up.
He gonna give you all the roses and cheesecake and all that. Like everything great. Then they hand you an M16. Told you go
Hey,
that way.
Crafty.
I
That's the
was
very
a
reason
junior.
why
After
I
9/11.
didn't go.
I was a
got
junior when
scared.
I enlisted.
Yeah,
I was
got
a junior. Didn't leave till after I graduated high school.
Yeah. Y'all could. Nope. Military ain't for everybody.
Yes, it is. You just got to figure out what you want to do before you go.
I got
Right.
scared. And
Hey, they got a lot of truck
It's
driving.
like
They
war
got a lot of
scares
truck
me.
driving.
exactly.
The commander always need a driver.
They
Hey,
got they got just
Hey,
about every
badass
job.
93
What
stay.
you talking about? Doctors get blown up. Everybody just get blown up.
Well,
Hey there, buddy.
I was not
Well,
nowhere.
I look at it like this, Tampa. It ain't too much better as a civilian the way they killing people around here.
Right.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
ain't know? Badass. Did y'all see? I was watching something on YouTube today. I think it's Tabitha Speaks Politics.
Oh, okay.
And she was talking about they deployed a 10-year-old, a 10-year-old back to his country, separated him and his
don't say
son.
deployed. Don't say
I mean, not
deployed.
deployed, but it's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Deported.
Deployed.
Okay, deport. That's
Important.
another.
They
one.
deployed him. I'm like, something's definitely wrong.
I'm telling you.
Deported.
He's highly intelligent.
Years old.
He graduated college with 20 degrees and he only 10 years old. Okay.
No, well, no, they deported him and his father, but they separated them. They had his dad at one facility and had him at another facility.
I
Okay,
don't like
they did that before. That was why we had this big stink with this border thing. They were
That's
separating
crazy.
the family up.
That's
You
so
don't,
crazy,
yeah,
man.
that's
Can't
heartbreaking.
say everybody, even the camera people getting popped.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Hey, Bob Brownlee.
safe in the military. So
Badass. What's up, Bob?
What a badass.
Yeah.
What up, ass bag.
Okay, let's wrap up this movie.
All right.
Uh-oh.
So the last one is, what is the ultimate message of the movie? Let's start with Jay. What you
Ultimate
think?
message.
I don't know I didn't watch the movie.
You heard what we was talking about.
You heard.
Well, the thing of it is, God can use anybody,
Yeah, that's all.
and you better listen when it sounds strange. I mean, really strange. Think about it.
Okay, Stacy.
Yeah, I the same thing. Anybody could be used, you know what I'm saying, to pass on whatever message that he wants to be passed on. So always treat everybody with respect. Listen to people, even with people that sound like they're talking crazy. Sometimes that's what it is. It sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's where your faith comes in. That sounds crazy. But then you have to, that's when your faith kicks in. All right.
What it said? A drunk man will tell the truth, but a child will also tell the truth.
That's true.
He said I came over to hit the poke button.
I appreciate it, Happy Mac.
Nikki, y'all remember that song? I'm just
Bees.
a nobody trying to tell everybody
About somebody.
Seen that
Somebody.
earlier. Yeah.
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 So, Nikki, what do you think the ultimate message is?
What I got out of it is to just have childlike. Wait a minute. Let me read, Catherine. I don't. In Menace to Society while drinking your gin and juice.
Why?
Too funny. Crafty. So for me, it was about having that childlike faith to move mountains. Miracles can happen if you believe. Death is a part of life. It's inevitable. And some of us die young, some of us die old, but it's going to happen to all of us. And also reassurance that we are safe in God's arms, no matter what, whether we're alive or in death.
Right.
That's what I got out of it.
He has the last say so.
He has the last say so. Just trust him. He's got us.
It says that childlike faith and genuine love can lead to extraordinary outcomes.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It should not take a disaster for you to try to build a relationship with the Lord. You should always try to have one.
And now that you say that, folks, I don't believe in this God. But when something happened to her, oh Lord Jesus,
First person you calling. Yeah.
Yeah. You say you don't believe in God during the regular activity of the day, but then when something happened to you, oh Lord.
Call on him then.
That's it. You don't know his name until something happened to you.
Yeah.
Oh Lord Jesus, God. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When everything going good for you, you don't call on.
Yeah.
Right.
And when it's going bad, well,
was you sipping on that honey, Stacy?
now I
See, you did
have called on him when things are going good.
Look at Stacy, cool like that. Cool
Yeah.
I
like
have
that.
called on him.
Cool like that.
Lord, have mercy, good.
The Bible commands us to be.
You are nuts. You are nuts.
Lots.
Nuts.
It's just amazing that what gets me is you condemn somebody that don't believe like you. Everybody's not going to believe the same thing that you believe.
Right.
So what gives you the right to judge them?
Facts.
Fantima, how you doing?
Hey,
Absolutely.
Fatima.
Have faith in God. He is the actual healer and protector. And pray he's always listening. Amen.
Mhm.
That's the faith.
All
Well,
I-
see, no, he is always listening,
Always listening.
but you got to say the right words.
Right.
Mhm.
Every
I
night.
always wake up, and the only thing that comes out of my mouth is, God, thank you for your grace and mercy.
Yes,
'Cause
indeed.
without
That's
your
how
grace
they
and
should start.
mercy,
You
exactly.
can't even see it,
That's
but
the
it's
main thing that come out of my mouth is thank you for your grace and
you
your
can't see
mercy.
it, but that's the only tat I got.
Yeah, I got that tattoo.
God's grace and mercy. I know.
Yes, the twins.
Part of it,
No, I
what would
take that
we
back,
go?
Stacey. That ain't the only tat I got. My
That's
mama
the
left some tat. My mama left some tats on me too.
Oh yeah, she rat-a-tat-tat.
well, me hitting the concrete and skinning up knees and falling and got me some tattoos.
Hey,
But
Yeah.
I
I'm
do
just
got 18
not
is God is King. Message, baby, Keenan Ivory in the crib.
Keenan Ivory.
Stacey, it's great to see you feeling better. Wear a mask out there. That bacteria is real.
I'm telling you, all these little stinky folk breathing on me.
Mhm.
Cousin judge the parent. My cousin judged the parent, not the child.
And you know who them got me sick every time? My grandbabies.
yeah.
Oh, those petri dishes. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, they little snotty nose.
They
buddies
will.
got me
They
sick.
cute, but they got some. Yeah, that's some germs with them.
All my grandbabies get some of this when they come. If they come in sniffling, coughing, every last one of them get some of this.
That's garlic and honey.
Garlic and honey.
Yeah.
My
Hey,
grandson came from school and he coughed or whatever. Give me a spoon and come here, boy.
Yeah.
So we
Knock
got
it right out.
Thursday. We got I'm not sure. It's supposed to be Throwback Thursday. But Friday, we're interviewing Presbyterian Gardner.
Pescatarian Gardner. All right.
So we're
Okay.
interviewing her. And then next Wednesday, you already know the 18th is
Tea time with Queen of the Creek and E-Lock Nation. Sit down and relax. Let the worries melt while the tea gets hot. This ain't just talk, this is soul time with Queen of the Creek and E-Lock Nation. We sip, we share, we shine. It's tea time, come sip that peace. Pouring real talk, letting burdens release. Laughter, love, and a little bit of grace. Find your soul and your smile in this face. It's tea time where the roots run deep. From garden rose to the thoughts we keep. Come feel seen, come catch your breath. This is tea time at its best.
We talk soil and storm, seeds and soul, how to heal what's broken and still stay whole. From cannon jars to life scars we mend. Every sip's a story, every voice a friend.
No judgment here, just room to grow. Planting good vibes and letting them show.
Pull up your chair, let the laughter begin. This is family now, let the love pour in.
It's tea time, come sip that peace. Pouring real talk, letting burdens release. Laughter, love, and a little bit of grace. Find your soul and your smile in the space.
So grab your cup. This ain't just tea, it's togetherness. Welcome to Tea Time with Queen of the Creek and E-Lock Nation.
It's tea time, come sip that peace. Pouring real talk, letting burdens release. Laughter, love, and a little bit of grace. Find your soul and your smile in the space.
So grab your cup. This ain't just tea, it's togetherness. Welcome to Tea Time with Queen of the Creek and E-Lock Nation.
so the 18th. Y'all wear whatever hat you want, long as it ain't got nothing that's crazy on them.
Yes, men and women alike. You're all invited.
Exactly. No little leaves on the hats. So, amen. Today you have to have a say a prayer daily with all this turmoil happening and recalls.
Yes,
Hey.
indeed.
You better thank the Lord for something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, I want to say thank you guys for hanging up with us for
Movie night. Thank you, fellas. It was fun having you guys.
I just came to keep Stacy company. That's all.
Yeah.
This
was fun.
Up, Robert Gant?
Y'all made it fun. Mm-hmm.
Going from wine down to tea time. I don't know why, but that's making me laugh.
Wine down to tea time.
Wine down to Long Island iced tea time.
Well, that's what's gonna be next Wednesday because you be wine down and then we'll have tea time after you go off.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some in my valerian root.
I go from sparkling water to regular water.
Mm-hmm.
That's bland. That's bland. Go put that hat on your head and snap us on out.
You better not, man. That's not that damn fan.
It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen, Tampa.
That's not that fan, Tampa.
Oh my gosh.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, Stacy.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, y'all.
Have a good one, Stacy.
Y'all have a good evening. I will see y'all on Throwback Thursday.
All right.
Don't throw it back, Tampa. Don't throw it back. Don't throw it back.
Nick will stay in the back.
Okay.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace out.
Good night.